Hello and welcome to Kashmatics. In this video I'll show you how to answer reverse percentage change questions. Now if you're a bit rusty with percentages of quantities or percentage increase and decrease questions, then please go and watch my videos on those topics first. Otherwise, grab yourself a pen and some paper and let's get on with it. Now when it comes to reverse percentage change questions, what you're doing is working out what the original amount was. So let's take this example. There's a t-shirt on sale in a shop and there's 20% off the original price. It'll now cost you £32, and what we want to do is work out what the original price was. Now a common mistake that people make is just to add 20% onto £32 to get the original price, and that would be wrong. And the reason why it's wrong is because when 20% was taken off the price, it was taken off the original price. So by increasing £32 by 20%, you're not actually going to get back to the original price. Now the way to think about it is this. £32 is 80% of the original price. Okay, it's 80% because 20% was taken off, so we're left with 80%. So £32 is 80%. And what I want to do is I want to get down to 1% and then scale it back up to 100%. Now to get from any number down to 1, you just divide by itself. So I need to divide this by 80. So 80 divided by 80 will get me down to 1. And 1 multiplied by, in this case, 100. So once you're down to 1%, you just need to multiply by 100 to get up to 100%. So multiplied by 100 will give me 100%. And I do exactly the same operations on this side. So I would divide by 80 and multiply by 100. And if I was to do that, I'd get £40. All right. Let's check to see if that's right. 10% of £40 is 4, 20% is 8, and if I was to take 8 of 40, that would reduce it by 20%, and I would end up with £32. Now this isn't the only way to do it, there is another way we can do it. The original price was reduced by 20%. Now a 20% reduction means there's 80% left. So if I can work out 80% of the original price, I would have got £32. So the original price times by 80% or times by the equivalent decimal equals 32. So to work out what the original is, I would do 32 divided by 0.8 and that equals £40. Okay, so we've got two ways of doing exactly the same thing. And since I'm out shopping, I might as well buy some jeans as well. And I've seen this cracking deal, 45% off, and I'd only have to pay £44. But I want to work out what the original amount was. So let's have a look. 45% off means I'm only paying 55% of the value. Okay, so that means £44 is 55%. So I need to get down to 1% and back up to 100%. So I need to divide by the percentage that it is. Okay, so 55%. So divide by 55 and then multiply by 100. So I do exactly the same on this side. I divide by 55 and multiply by 100. And if I do that, I get £80. Okay, so that's method 1. Method 2 was working out the original price using a multiplier. So the original multiplied by 0.55, okay, because I'm only paying 55% of the original value, equals 44. So the original equals 44 divided by 0.55, which equals £80. So exactly the same answer using a different method. Now the last two examples were when there's been a percentage decrease. Now let's look at this one here. There's been a percentage increase. Someone's bought a house and it's increased in value and it's now valued at £84,000. And what we want to do is we want to work out what the original value of this house was. So what we need to think about is this. The original value of anything is always 100%. If it's increased by 12%, it's now 112% of the value it was in the first place. Now that means £84,000 is 112%. So just like before, I need to get down to 1% and then back up to 100%. So I would divide by 112 in this case, because that's the percentage that it is currently, and then multiply by 100. And I do exactly the same on this side. So I divide by 112 and multiply by 100 to give me £75,000. So this means this house was worth £75,000 originally. Now I can do the same thing using a multiplier. So the original multiplied by 1.12, because it's increased by 12%, equals 84,000. So to work out the original, it's going to be 84,000 divided by 1.12, and that gives you the exact same answer, £75,000. And now it's your turn. I've got 4 questions for you to try, and what I'd like you to do is try both methods. Now you can either try both methods with every question, or you can alternate between the methods. That's entirely up to you. But pause the video and I'll put up the answer shortly. And the answer's coming up in 3, 2, 1, and there you go. Okay, so the original price of this antique was £4,000. Question number 2. Pause the video and give it a go. And I'm going to give you the answer in 3, 2, 1. There you go. The original price of this car was £16,000. Here's question number 3. Pause the video. And I'm going to reveal the answer in 3, 2, 1. And there you go. 55,000 was the original capacity of this stadium. And the final question, pause the video, and I'm going to reveal the answer in 3, 2, 1. There you go. Okay, so £800 was the original cost of this TV. And that's reverse percentage change questions. Thank you for watching and listening, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye for now.